And good morning. This is Brian with Strategic Trading. And this morning, we are going to be doing a video on the necessary tools to become a trader, an affiliate trader in our service. This system will now be employing traders and affiliate marketers as well to come in and bring this system to the masses on whole. Now, there are several rules and there are several things that you will have to do to qualify to become a trader and affiliate marketer with us. So we're going to go ahead and take a brief look at the necessary tools and requirements that you have to have. Now, this will be, like I say, a nutshell overview. There are going to be other details as we get deeper into them, but there will be some universal truths that all must know. And here we go. So what you're looking at here is a hodgepodge of a collection of the pictures of the needed things that every trader, affiliate trader, must have. We have a bank account. We have right here in the middle. This is our insurance trading system. So you will have to have knowledge of Nadex and Pax Forex, Abra, Strategic Trading Service as a whole, and the knowledge of cryptocurrency and stock knowledge, because what we do, well, let's give the whole round trip, okay? Let's look at it from a client's perspective. You are a trader and you bring your client to strategic trading. And they will then establish themselves with us, and we will then take the client and have him, her, whatever, deposit funds from their bank into their trading accounts. And those trading accounts will be funded in this order. They will start with Abra. Abra will have a linked account to the bank so that they can fund their Abra account. And with Abra, you can buy Bitcoin right there on the spot, and it's turned right into Bitcoin. Actually, it's Bitcoin as soon as you buy it. So but that's underneath the hood. But that is what we do with Abra. Well, the first thing we do with Abra. And from Abra, you can then fund the Pax Forex trading account, which is what we use for insurance. So the insurance route is bank, Abra, and Pax Forex. Now, the other part of the insurance trading program is the Nadex account. Now, here's the difference between a client who is a trader and a client who is an investor. Traders handle their own Nadex accounts. Let me clear that again. Traders handle their own Nadex account, and they pay a premium to us as an insurance company would, as if we're an insurance company, and we will insure those Nadex contracts against loss. They will come in the money, or we will pay them, but that's later on. So they will need to open up a Nadex account, they will need to have $250. After 2 weeks, then they can withdraw their first withdraw from Nadex if it's a new account. And you only need to have in Nadex $170 basically to run a one contract trade. So the client can then pull that money out and use it for something else. If we have a fully insured account, a full management account, an investor account, the investor is paid $500 a month for 3 consecutive months. His initial payment is $500. So we basically have to triple this account, and it is done through the insurance trading just like we would for the client, except we now handle both sides of the equation, the Nadex and the Forex. Okay. And one of the things that we have also is we now have the ability to take that extra $80 that is in the Nadex account, and that is now removed. The Forex account at 250, starting off in there, 200 is needed. So there is about $130 altogether of premium money that we can, after some time, slowly move towards profit. That helps pay out as well. Now, the actual payment to the clients is done on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. We try to get it weekly or monthly, but daily is fine if they want it that way. We can set that up. That's just a few little things that we have to do to make it happen. But the trades are always the same. And we'll get to how we do that later. Next, once we make profit in Nadex, and that is where the profit will end up, guys. It will end up in Nadex because the Forex insurance part of it will just reimburse Nadex when the whole system works the way that it's supposed to. So the profit will end up in Nadex, and from Nadex, the client can then send his profits to his bank. Or in this case, if we are doing a fully insured deal, we send the profits back to the client, and they're able to then do what they want to with them. But the main thing is with this system that we are always going to have a client or a trader account that is going to have an insured Nadex account, and the profit will show up there. Example, we have a $80 trade of risk, and we make $100 in insurance, and we pay the client his $80. Now, from his perspective, he has actually gone down. He won a $25 trade or $20 trade, and he lost an $80 trade. So he is down negative $60 in his trading. But he receives the $80 that we paid out for the ticket, and now his negative 60 goes to positive 40. But he's got to take that money and reinvest it in Nadex to see his profit. So now he takes 60 well, actually, he doesn't. He only has to take 40. He takes $40 of his 80 that we sent, and he places that in his Nadex account that has his $20 profit in there because he didn't withdraw that. So now he adds $40 to the 20 that he has, and he's back to break even. And we have his profit. Well, he has his profit in his hands from filling up his Nadex account. The remainder was his profit. So that works on the insurance level, and that's going to be how that works on every single trade that we pay out. All profit will end up in the Nadex account. So let's move on. Now, yes, cryptocurrency. One of the things that we offer as account management is cryptocurrency management, and also we encourage clients to reinvest in Stockpile, which is a fractional based stock system that is very good, excellent by the way, but it is an account, a safe haven account management. It is a way to get the clients to invest in the stock market safely with not a lot of risk, and it provides a certain level of security for the client as well, so that they are able to continue growth in any kind of volatile market. And we will be adding other programs as well that broadens the diversification pool that we have to offer to the clients. So All of these things are not as difficult and as hodgepodge as they seem right now. Excuse me. They're not as jumbled as you might think. We're going to look at each one of them in depth and what we need to do to get them started and get you guys started as well. And hold on one second, and we'll start that right now. Your bank. Now, banking. Now, where you have your banking at is a completely personal matter, and there is no mandatory need to have a bank of a certain type. But it is highly recommended that you guys have or open up a separate, completely separate bank account for this purpose and this purpose only. It is up to you. You can use whatever bank account you like, but it is, once again, recommended that you keep this separate from anything else that you're doing, as to make sure that your numbers for taxes and everything like that are correct. And that is what we suggest. Now, your bank will need to be able to do one of several things. Whatever bank you choose, you will need to have at least one Visa. Really, you need it. Well, if you can get an American Express, company that has an American Express debit card, that would be better. But you must have a debit card, and you will need to have direct deposit to your bank. But most all have that, so that's not really going to be an issue. Uh, we will have to use this bank account for two purposes: A, funding, and B, receiving profits. The cycle will start and end at your bank. Now, there are some of you who do not have a bank, and you're not particularly fond of them. I'm one of them. Green Dot prepaid cards has a bank, Green Dot Bank, and their prepaid card actually works on several levels of this program that we do. You can link your prepaid card to several things, and it works excellently. We have some more things that you'll need to add to this mix, but your bank with a debit card and linkable debit cards are the first step that you're going to need. So next, we will be looking at the next thing: a Forex account. And not just a Forex account, until further notice, a PAX Forex account. PAX Forex has all of the things that we will need. Now, a lot of you guys have Forex accounts with those brokers, those bonds, those your personal accounts. Keep them, do what you want to with them. But for our business and for the purpose of being everyone being uniform across the board, and the abilities that PAX Forex offers, everyone who is an affiliate trader with strategic trading must open up a PAX Forex account that has been issued by us. The reason why is we are affiliate broker, not affiliate brokers, we are introducing brokers. And as an introducing broker, you are able to then have your sub accounts linked if necessary, and more so, you're able to transfer money from one client to another client, or from one client to the IB without any, it's free, without any hassle, and it's done almost instantaneously. This service, I cannot stress to you how vital and important and necessary that this service is. So, a linked PAX Forex account from us, if you go and you open up one on your own and you say, I have one, then you're going to need to go ahead and have us change it over, have us be the IB, and there's a lot of stuff that you're going to have to do that you don't have to do right now if you just get the link from us. And we'll see that you get it and you're able to open up your PAX account. And we will go over at a later time all of the wonderful assets and aspects of PAX. But that is the next thing that you have to have, is a PAX Forex account. Oh. Next, that you're going to need on the list is, to me, one of the most important and first items that we're going to have, and that is an Abra account. Abra is a mobile phone app. It is a cryptocurrency wallet and exchange, and it is also the funding method of choice for us because as Abra affiliates, which each and every one of you will be once you start here, you will have your own Abra account. It's free to open, and Abra pays its affiliates currently $25 and pays the affiliates client $25 upon the client opening the account and placing $5 in the trade. So here is $50 given to the to the affiliate and to the client for opening up one account and depositing $5 in it. This money will be allowed to go strictly to you guys as trader, affiliate marketers, and affiliate traders with us. When the clients that you bring to us open up their Abra account, those are your Abra accounts that you will get credit for. So that's $25 cash for every client that you bring in through Abra. And as your affiliate marketer as well, we get a share of that too because we have your hours. So it works for everyone involved. And if you already have Abra, you're exempt from that. But if you do not have Abra already, we suggest going ahead and getting it through us. In fact, if you have Abra, you should go ahead and get you another Abra account, different phone numbers, all you need, and you open up a new Abra account and run it through us because that is how you will be able to have your own, is because we will have you, and you will be able to then become an Abra affiliate and get clients on your own. So that's how that's going to work. So we suggest highly that this is done immediately, and they need to fund their account within the first 90 days with $5, but we're going to have everyone funded within 3 days of them opening up this account. They will be set and ready to go and making insurance trades or being traded upon. All right, so Abra. All right, and one of the last things that we're going to look at right now is Nadex. Now, unless you've been living under a complete and utter rock for the past at least 6 months, I know that we have been doing this, you must know what Nadex is. The North American Derivatives Exchange based in Chicago. It is the United States regulated binary options company, and it is the only one of its kind that we have in the United States, and it is absolutely the best product for what we do. Nadex accounts must be opened by you guys if you wish to be a trader with us. Even if you are you have a fully managed account or whatever it is, if you're going to be an affiliate trader, you must have a Nadex account. You do not necessarily have to fund that account for your own purposes, but you must have one. The way that Nadex sets their contracts up, it is a yes or no, a do or die thing, either did or did not. So our system of insuring trades starts with the fact that we will only insure the tickets that we call and we set up because we will have the pricing and the range that we want, and we will be expecting one of these contracts to finish out of the money. And we'll set our trade up in a way that if it finishes out of the money, we will produce more of a profit than we lose when the trade ends up out of the money. And it is one that we will work on and one that we will streamline for you guys. But that is the basic framework. So now what has happened with our client back from the beginning, who's funded his Nadex account, he's funded his PaxForex account, and now he's waiting to see what we're going to do. Well, this is the first thing that we will either do for him or have him do, and that is purchase tickets in these mindsets and these framework. As you can see, $60 loss here and $80 loss. This is a little bit more than what we wanted, but that's close to the same range, and we can live with that. And one of those tickets will be good. The other may not. These both might be good, but one will be. And we make sure that we set our trade up to protect that ticket against loss. And that's what we do. All right. So Nadex is a must have. And next, let's look at what we need. All right. And the last thing that you're going to need to have an understanding of, guys, is us. Strategic trading. And who we are and what we do. And all of these things will come in time. The number one thing that I want you to take away from this is do not get overwhelmed. You can feel overwhelmed, just don't get that way, because it is not overwhelming. This language and these concepts that we are doing becomes familiar to you, you will see that this is quite the easy operation in theory. And in practice, it requires discipline. But this is why we are expanding. This is why we are bringing on people like you who are watching this video. So we are a risk reduction service for retail traders, and we offer trading programs for people just like you and investor programs. And the difference between a trader and an investor is a trader works hard for his money. An investor has their money working hard for them. We are traders and we work for our investors. And our investors will continue to invest in us, and we will make more money than they do, because we will pay them a fair value amount for their investment, but their investment money that they pay will remain with us, their principal, and we will be able to continue on theoretically for indefinitely, while the client has made 3-to-1 currently on his investment. So it puts it like this: if you have a $500 investor, that investor will receive basically $25 a day for 60 trading days. That is $125 a week. He would get that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Is what we pay him $25 for, and he would get that on Friday, and he would get that for 3 months, $125 for his $500 investment. Damn good, right? Well, great, because what happens is actually we make $50 a day. So the current structure is the client receives $25 a day, and the remaining 25, or the remainder of it, that is split evenly between the company and the affiliate trader who brought his client in. And after 60 trading days, and the client has paid his full money, then that number increases for both of us, for the client and the company. I mean, for the trader and for the company, to that $50 that we were paying out between the two of us, between the client and us, and now it's all us. So the affiliate trader gets that 25, and we get that 25 over here. So now we make more money by making sure that we pay our clients on time, and we get them to get their contract fulfilled, because now their money is producing still, and it's producing for us. And the client is happy because, hey, he just made $1,500 off of a $500 investment. And we come back and we do it again, and we increase more and more and more. We have a lot of potential. And this is where I want to end it right now, because we've been here about half an hour, and we're going to come back at another time with some more in-depth videos. But one thing that we have that no other place has, other than this being the first company of its kind, other than a brilliant idea and a great plan and a wonderful, magnificent leader, we have people like you who want to come and do something different and bring something different to this environment. And we welcome it. If you have any ideas, comments, criticisms, or concerns, do not feel afraid to voice them. Any ideas that you have to make this company better must be brought forth and heard. And here, if it's good, if it works, we'll use it. There's none of that stuff where you don't speak here, you don't. No, we want to know what you smart guys think. So, guys, thank you for your patience, and we'll be touching base again with the next video in the series. Thank you.